channel, guys. So I released 2 videos today, and so far this day has been just full of curveballs. So I'm going to give you the timeline in Eastern time at 10:14 a.m. Eastern time. The leak, if you want to call it that, was they were in talks negotiating about a stimulus package, and that they were closer than they have been in the last 2 months. So 1:21 p.m. rolls around, and we get a little bit of feedback from some of Congress that there's a lot of work still to do, blah blah blah. They're trying to work something out. 5:42 p.m. they broke for the weekend, and I'm going to just tell you the party and what they are. I'm not going to give names just because I don't want to be liable. So, Congresswoman, Democrat side, said, "We are no closer to reaching an agreement than we were 2 months ago." This was after the day was done. Republican senator said that they have no interest in direct payments, stimulus payments, right now. They don't see a reason or a need. Congressman, Democrat side, the bill doesn't offer enough in the sense of protecting American people through the rest of the year. Bullshit, yes it does. They just want more money for stupid shit. Seriously, that's it. So, here's the thing. If you watch any of my videos from today, you'll hear me say, I don't believe they're going to get anything done. I highly doubt they're going to get anything done. All of these other videos you're seeing on YouTube where they're like, it's a done deal, woohoo, cheer. That is irritating. They didn't get anything done. They're still playing politics with each other. And they're going to. Like, nothing is going to get done before the election, and here's why. Because they want voters to think, oh, but the Democrats, they blocked this relief package, so fuck them, I'm going to vote Republican. On the other side, they're like, oh, the Republicans, they try to give us that piece of shit deal that didn't have anything in it, which is true, they didn't. The unemployment that was in that, I read that. That was the most asinine thing. So, 39 million Americans out of work, right? And that was unemployment. The $400 a week, or I should say $300 a week, was for people who were making $200, not even $100, $200 a week or more in unemployment benefits. Here's the thing. Here's some news that you don't hear. Most states are broke from unemployment. They don't have money to pay people. So they've cut wages even to 1/3 of what the 60% of the wage was. So, in other words, if you were getting $500 a week in unemployment, you got cut down to about $175. But from these states that are broke. So they did the numbers. Do you know how many people that their bill would have actually supplied $300 to? 9 million people, that's it. Out of 39 million people, that doesn't cover even half. Dumb, stupid. Anyways, back to the point. They didn't want to do anything. They still don't want to do anything. So what they're doing is this game is what side can hold out the longest without giving in, right? And I think if you actually look at the climate right now, the Republicans are technically folding, because even Trump said, look, just go for the higher number, just get a deal done, just get it over with, and I don't want to hear any more about it. Just get it done. Even the president's like, just do it. Okay? And he's a Republican. And he's like, I can get the Republicans to fall in line. Whether he can or he can't, I don't know. If he can, great, cool. Get him in line. As far as the Democrats go, there's only one Democrat right now that's actually like trying to get everybody on the same page, and it sure the fuck isn't Nancy Pelosi. Like, she's the worst Speaker of the House ever. I'm sorry, she is. She's horrible. But Joseph Kennedy III, which is nobody in the sense of all of this, is the one and only Democrat that's like, stop playing politics, quit fucking around, just do the stimulus deal. Everybody just needs to pass this $1.5 trillion deal, get it done, get it over with. But they want to play this game. They want to see who can hold out the longest. And this game, it's you, it's me who is paying the price. We're in a game that we don't want to be in. See, we're trying to play chess, and these assholes are playing Yahtzee. You know? And it's really annoying. It really is. So, now here's the fun, the funny part. So I told you guys 2 weeks ago and last week. And here we go. Metrics show consumers pulling back on spending in September as Congress debates second stimulus. Here's the thing. It wasn't just September. It was even the later part of August. I told you guys in other videos. Sales are down 17%. In the swine flu, our sales were never down 13%. And think about that. So we're actually 4% higher than we were during that economic crisis. We just lost 1 million jobs this week. And the airlines are threatening to cut 400,000 jobs by the end of the month. All things that I told you guys weeks ago. So, if you're a normal, moderate thinking person and you can see things for the way they are, you'll side with me on this. The economy, if nothing happens, and I mean soon, which we already have irreparable damage as it is, then by Christmas, mark my words, we will be in a complete, full-blown, double-down recession. Worse than what we were in 2008. That's where it's going. That's where we're heading. People are not going to spend money. They don't have money to spend. And if the government doesn't give these people something to take care of shit, I don't know what to tell people, because honestly, even at this point, a stimulus check isn't going to help stimulate the economy. This is just going to help people pay all their back bills. You know, that's all that's going to do. So none of that money is actually going to go into the economy, really, because they waited too long. This is how I see it. Something should have been done at the end of May. June would have been great. July, it was too late. August, it was ridiculous. September is fucking unacceptable. Now we're going into October. I don't know how you guys feel, but definitely let me know in the comment section, because if you're as mad at this as I am, I feel you. Trust me. Because it's stupid. That's the thing. It is so stupid. We are playing a game we don't want to play. And at the end of the day, all this is doing is furthering harm to the American people, to small business, and to the economy. Walmart is going to survive. McDonald's is going to survive. But Dan's TV shop already is closed. Restaurants? I mean, we're talking family restaurants. People that have owned this family, dining establishment since like 1932, and they're closing their doors. It's horrible. It's sad. And just don't expect any help before the election. That's all I'm going to say. And quit watching videos where these people on YouTube are like, oh, it's already a done deal. They're going to pass it. Like, I talked to every congressman today and they told me it was going to pass. Well, they fucking didn't. Some of these people really, they lay it on thick, man. They really do. They're like, some of the weirdest shit I heard. One video, the guy said that he was an economics expert, and like he was kind of like explaining things, and like everything that he said was wrong. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, he's an economic expert, okay. So yeah, don't click on the titles. That's all done deal or when you can expect your check, because don't expect a check, because you're not getting one. At least probably not till after the election, if then even. And by then, it depends. If Biden wins, Biden said he's got a plan to make sure that everybody gets money the fucking day he's in office. Maybe that's true. I don't know. But that it all depends on that too. Who wins the Senate? So let's play those cards for a second. If the Democrats hold on to the House and they take the Senate at least, but lose the White House, that's going to put a lot of weird predicaments in, because Trump hates Democrats so much, I don't think he'll sign anything at that point. He'll just veto everything, which is a possibility. Or the Democrats keep the House, they don't take the Senate, but they win the White House, same thing. Democrats will pass bills, send them into the Senate. The Republicans won't want to work with Biden. They'll just... every bill that comes through. So almost at this point, I hate to say it, if you're a normal thinking person, you want one party at this point to fucking win all three. Just so they'll pass the legislation and get it done without all this bickering and fighting. And that sucks. Because I personally like when there's both parties and they're so close knit together that like one side really can't over the other side. Because that's when the legislation that gets done doesn't have a lot of these types of, what's a good word for them? Fuck ups. Honestly. You know, like the banking bailouts that Bush did. You know, stuff like that. You don't get a lot of that when there's a few parties, you know, at work or at play. But when it's one side, they just do whatever they want because nobody's going to stop them, right? I don't like that at all. We always got to have a little diversity so things kind of get done for the people, not for one side. Because whether you like them or not, I mean, I get it. Everybody hates each other nowadays. Everybody's like, oh, fuck Democrats, oh, fuck Republicans. I'm not like that. I'm just an American. This is my country. My loyalty is to my country. It's not to my government. And it's really sad to see what we become. Everybody fighting all the time. I just want to see the American people get help. Small business, farms, you know, schools, teachers, you know. That's who I want to see get help. I don't want to see Walmart get tax breaks. I don't want to see Planned Parenthood getting, you know, billions of dollars in funding when they could lower that to get that kind of stuff done. But it almost seems like they want to over-exaggerate the spending on that. Like, I'm not against Planned Parenthood. I'm just saying, like, that's a lot of money to throw at an organization like that and then be like, oh, well, they needed it. Well, okay. So did the American people. You know, how about them? Why don't we put them first for once, right? So, I don't know at this point how to feel other than, and like I said, I don't want to be the asshole to be like, hey, I told you so. You know, I really don't want to be that guy. But if you've been watching my videos over the last couple weeks, you know everything that's going on I predicted. Everything I said happened. And no, I'm not psychic. I don't have, you know, special superhuman powers. I wish I did. It's just, I'm so close to this, and I see the forest for the trees, you know. I know there's a lot of people out there like that. I'm not saying I'm anything special. I'm just saying in general that, you know, if you put your thinking cap on and you don't have blue or red goggles, you can see what's really going on. And you'll know. It's both sides. They're playing the game. You're part of the game. You don't want to play that game, you know. So it is what it is. But let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. If you liked the video, hit like. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. But if you want more, hit subscribe and the notifications button. And I'll definitely see you guys this weekend. Have a good weekend.